Hi, I'm Jim Pryor from Quietco. I've soundproofed hundreds of homes over the last 15 years. Noise problems from noisy neighbours through to soundproof steam rooms. And my book, The Noise Free Home, is now available on Amazon and the link is in the description down below. So I'm now going to go over the 4 biggest mistakes of soundproofing. These are the 4 biggest mistakes I find when I go and visit so many properties, so many homes where someone's attempted soundproofing. So hopefully these 4 mistakes will help you out if you're trying to renovate your property. Okay, so here's mistake number 1, and this is one that I find time and time again, where someone's dot and dabbed blue sound block board to the wall. Dot and dab is a technique that in the UK here where you use plasterboard adhesive and you dollop it to the wall like that, and then you fix the sound block board or the plasterboard to the wall, and it's a very quick method, and it's designed to replace wet plastering. It's very fast, very efficient, can be done in a day, very good method, and it's transformed the housing building in the UK. However, it is terrible for sound. The noise actually resonates in the pockets of air. In the between the adhesive and the board, the sound resonates, and it can actually be channeled. The noise can be channeled into other areas, other parts of the property. So do not use this technique if you're looking at soundproofing. And the biggest mistake that people make is they get the 15mm soundblock board instead of the normal plasterboard. And they think because it's a heavy duty soundblock board, they think that that's going to add mass and that's going to therefore soundproof the room more than this board. And what actually happens, the noise is going to less likely to escape out of the thicker board, and it will resonate more and channel into other areas of the property. So whatever you do, do not use dot and dab plasterboard technique with 15mm soundblock board. It will not help you. Which leads us on to mistake number 2. The dot and dab plasterboard has to be removed like this. You cannot leave the dot and dab on the wall. So the biggest mistake that people make is they put the soundproofing system over the top of the dot and dab plasterboard. If you put a soundproofing system over the top of the dot and dab plasterboard, you still got the hollow void there where the sound can resonate. And because the sound is even more trapped in there, it's going to channel the noise into other areas. What you're going to be left with is a strong muffled noise afterwards. So if you're hearing TV conversations, something like that, and you go over the top of the dot and dab plasterboard, what you're going to be left with is a more muffled noise, and that's the sound resonating in between the pockets of air between the plasterboard and the blockwork, for example. Biggest mistake number 3 is where someone doesn't tuck the system down. It's very important to pull up the floor, whether it be a suspended floor void or a bedroom floor like this one here, where we pulled up the floor and there's a hole going through to next door. You never know what you're going to find in the floor. So it's so important to open that floor up, treat the floor, but also tuck that system down to prevent any noise flanking under the system. Mistake number 4 is where someone doesn't treat that hollow stud wall perpendicular. Now this could be a separating wall between the front and back bedroom. It could be a stud wall off a kitchen, off an ensuite. This is the wall coming off of the separating party wall between you and your neighbours. It's perpendicular out and it's a hollow stud wall. This must be treated. It must be opened up, insulated with soundproofing materials. We often find that the noise down these uninsulated stud walls are louder than the direct noise path. Make sure you open up that stud wall perpendicular, insulate it, treat it with soundproofing materials to get the best possible result. So that was my 4 biggest soundproofing mistakes that I found recently. If you want more information on how to soundproof your home, go to Amazon and get the book, The Noise Free Home. The link is in the description. Click subscribe for more tips on how to soundproof your home. And if you want your soundproofing done for you, go on the website quietco.uk, fill out the form and book yourself a free noise diagnosis. I hope this video has helped and I look forward to hearing from you soon.